All right, DaaBINers, how is it going? This is the first live that I have ever done as the manager of the Waterloo DaaBIN store, and I am very excited to be doing it. I'm also a little bit nervous. You got to give me a little bit of grace if we don't have things go quite perfectly. As you can see, there are already big changes with the live. We have gone to a little bit more of a professional setup. We've got things that are going on differently. You'll see the address off to the, I don't know which way it goes. Do I go this way? Is this the direction or this way?
No, the other way.
The other way? So the address is right here. You also see some comments start to pop up right here as we get going. That's going to feel weird. It's like I'm doing the weather or something. Yeah. So we've got some cool stuff. We do recommend watching on a laptop or a tablet. You're going to see this a lot better, a lot bigger. On your phone, obviously, will work just fine too. So if that's all you got, it's no problem at all. You can rewatch this a whole bunch of times. We're going to be doing quite a few different things, but I am going to start with a few different announcements so that you really kind of understand what's happening. First and foremost, actually, Andy, why don't you come out here? Andy, come on out. Oh, that's right. There is no more Andy. They're not gone forever. They're not out of the picture here, but they are not going to be the day-to-day presence here at DaaBIN Store in Waterloo. It's going to be me. It's going to be the rest of my staff. We're going to be doing a different sort of feel, but really we want to get back to kind of an old school DaaBIN store feel, and that means fun in line, fun in the store, things to find, and just a whole bunch of cool things that we haven't been doing quite as consistently in a while. One of the other things too is we are going to get back to consistency. Lives, as you saw in the poll, as you've seen in our post, are going to be at 6:30 on Thursdays. It's not going to be at 6 o'clock or 9 o'clock or Wednesday or Friday or, oh, we forgot to do one. It's going to be 6:30 on Thursdays. Now, life happens. Maybe occasionally we will be off or something like that, but it's going to be a rare situation. It's going to be 6:30 on Thursdays. You can bank on it. We're going to be doing a lot of the same stuff. We're going to be doing features and bin walks and bigs and all that stuff too, but we are going to be starting off on the right foot, I promise you. We're going to have announcements throughout, so stay tuned, including our first promotion that's going to come out after we do the features for tonight. The very first thing that we're going to do here this evening is we are going to do a bin walk. We're going to do a proper bin by bin walk. So we're going to go ahead and get started with that. If you want to switch us over and come join us, Kenny. All right, so here we are. Now we got a bin walk going on a different camera. This is my son, Kenneth Biggs. He is one of the other employees of DaaBIN Store Waterloo. He's going to be working a few hours each week, but mostly he's going to be helping with the lives. If you see him in the store, give him a whole bunch of grief. He definitely can use that. He is 15 years old and needs to be treated, you know, like the world's going to treat him. We're going to go bin by bin here. We're not going to touch every item, but we are going to actually do a bin walk. My wife, who is behind the camera, I know, guys, you're in mourning. You can't see her. You can only see me. I've been told I've got a face for radio, but here I am on the live anyway. But she is behind the camera, and she's going to be doing a great job for us. Appreciate it. So we're going to start right here in the front. As you can see, we've got some signs like usual, but we have a whole bin full of these Bissell multi-surface cleaners. I looked these up, and there's a couple of different sizes here, but these are 20 to 25 bucks a piece, except for at DaaBIN Store where they are $8 here on Saturday. Actually, no, that's the first announcement. It is not $8 on Saturday. Our Labor Day sale is $5 on Saturday. So everything in the bins that you see here tonight, $5. So all of a sudden, this $8 value is even better at $5. So I'm going to go over to here. Kenny, why don't you start here in the middle, and we're going to kind of bounce back and forth. Start with Kenny. Tell us about that mask.
Okay, so we have seen these very, very cool Spider-Man masks. There are several of them around the store, and these look a lot like the Spider-Man's actual mask you see in the movies. You can control these things' eyes. You can open and close your mouth to close the actual Spider-Man mask's eyes and act like like you're in the movies.
Very cool. Over here we have this, I don't even know, it's like this magnetic thing. If you work in construction and you need an umbrella, maybe you don't work that hard in construction, you're the guy on the side. These kind of stick anywhere and protect you from the sun. We've got keyboards, we've got a whole bunch of these, actually not a whole bunch, but about half a dozen of these like kids walkers. Very cool little product here. What else you see, Kenny? What else strikes your fancy?
We got one of these indoor basketballs. Bounce like outdoor basketballs,
oh, yeah.
But are indoors.
Absolutely. Depending on how good you are, but yeah, they bounce really well. Let's see here. We've got a multi-purpose butane torch. That's a pretty cool little product right here. What else we got? We've got LSG gray size large. I have absolutely no idea what that is, but the way that you can find out, go to the open station, get it opened. If you like it, you can keep it. If you don't like it, we'll put it back for you.
We have seen a whole bunch of these scrub daddies for the women at home who need to clean the dishes. There are a ton of these.
Whoa, Kenny is coming in hot. Direct your comments to him. You're going to see these in the features, but we have a whole bunch of this Canon toner cartridge. You're going to know what value that is later, I promise. We've got earphones. Another thing that we've got, and we've got about 4 of these laid out, are these really nice power banks. This one is a 37,000 milliamp, so that'll charge your phone like 10 times. Like I said, got a few of those different ones here, different brands.
Nice shoes.
Shoes, okay.
For whoever fits them.
Coffee house. It's like a Lego wannabe. Let's see. Portable tire inflator. Nicole, why don't you come over here, get a little closer. Perfect. All right, we've got some soccer shoes. We're getting back into soccer season. It's all my son does, it feels like.
Yeah.
Flushable wipes, huge pack of these. Awesome value getting back to school. A massage gun sitting right here at the top of the bins. You'll know where it is. It's in this bin. We got a 3M full faceplate mask. It's pretty cool. Good product there. Let's see what else we got. Another power bank. Like I said, there are quite a few of those. Really good option here to keep your phones charged. Heated socks. I verified myself. These have the batteries, so they are good to go.
Back here, we've still got this laptop power bank.
Yep.
Looks real darn
A
nice.
whole bunch of those. Stainless steel kettles there. What else we got? High frequency skincare device. That's a good one. Full set of mixing bowls. I know we got a few of those. Kenny, what do you see?
I see some more of the airless basketballs. These are even still in their packaging.
All right, we've got a foot massager. So if you make some comment about women being in the kitchen and you need to bribe them to forgive you, maybe you go with a foot massager. Although, brilliant marketing. I don't know if you can see this. It's massaging her calves. So really, really high quality marketing, but I'll bet it's a pretty good product. What else do we have? We've got a whole kitchen faucet. We've got a Braun brand thermometer.
Well, you seem to have some nice clay, nice air dry clay. No kill needed.
Coming up on the season, we have a full-size Supreme Winter pool cover. We are just about out of pool season. Cover your pool right there. Light facial beauty instrument. Let's see what else we got here. Cold mug. Just throw it wherever, Travis. Cold mug.
Yeah, we've seen several water bottles throughout the bin, so if you're missing one, tonight's the night.
We got some nice Nordic 8 boots sitting right here on the very top. Didn't even make the features. US 10s. I have seen a whole bunch of these. These are apparently a very expensive marker. These are like 15 or 20 or something dollars a piece.
Over there.
There's a number of these, so if you are looking for some art supplies, apparently these are really good. I don't know. Everybody told me that. I am not familiar. Another walker toy for kids. Oh, this was one. This almost made the features. It is like a dragon. Here, look at that. I don't know. It's holding this. I think that's Dragon Ball Z, maybe?
I believe so.
I don't know. We've got a smartwatch just right here in the bins, right there. Let's see.
How much my parents hate to even mention Fortnite, but we got some action figures. I'm sure your kids will love that.
Yeah, those are going to stay right there. We've got this end table. You can kind of see that. That's a great deal for $5. I cannot believe that's $5. If you are into horses, you might know what that is. I do not. I'm pretty sure it's for horses, though. Tactical flashlight. We've got a hat. Now, I think that this team, gosh, they're really known for something. I think they did a lot in the early 90s. They might have, or something against the Chiefs a few years ago. I can't remember, but.
Ooh, a fire pit, portable fire pit for $5. Family fun.
Not bad. We got a big soft lounger for babies. Monopoly Chance. If you like Monopoly, then, well, you're weird. But that might be for you if you are.
He says that he always wins.
Okay, we've got, I looked at these. These are 6-inch tactical boots. The box is a little torn up, but the shoes are not. The shoes are actually awesome in here. 50 or 60 bucks. Not at the bin store, $5. Another one that didn't make the features, these are Adidas Ultra Boost 22s. I know everybody always wants a size. I don't know what the size is. It's like 6 maybe, 7. Yep, definitely, 9.5. What I do know is these are $90 or $100. I'm gonna pull this out real quick. These are watercolor paints. This is a set of 60 of these things. If you are an art teacher, know an art teacher, know somebody who has little kids that you think they want to make a mess of somebody's house, awesome value right there. $5 in the bins. What else we got? Another farm walker. All right, that is a really good bin walk. We're gonna walk back here and take a look at the clothes real quick. We have clothes on sale, $5 this weekend at the bin store. There's a whole bunch of good stuff, but I want to point out a couple of things. These are Champion shirts, and these are like old school quality. I know, yeah, feel it, right? Yep, feels really, really good. You can't feel it, but I can. This is heavy duty. This is not like super cheap soft material.
Ooh, yeah,
We've got like 4 or 5 of these. We also have some matching shorts to go with it. Those are separate, but again, these are like back when there used to be good clothes, like real quality clothes. We've got some workout clothes. Let's see what else we got. Total Carnage, I don't know what that is, doesn't matter. What else we got in here? Things I do in my spare time. Oh, we've got a Tommy Hilfiger jacket.
Ooh.
I even said that right, Hilfiger. It is very thick, really nice layering in here. Size large. I guarantee you that does not last very long. If you want to be here early, you might have a chance at it. A whole bunch of good options here. If you are just like me and 4th of July is your favorite holiday, there we go. What else we got? Jeans. Okay, this is...
No clothes hanger for those.
Yeah, well, if this is the worst thing that happens during the live, it'll be a success. I'm going to give away my age here. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Austin 316, way back in the day. If you wish WWE was still around, there's your chance. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Anyone know?
I don't know.
Nice pink dress. All right, so our first of our announcements. Come on right over here. What you may have noticed is that there are not books in the bins. Why is that? Is it because they're in the book bin? No, it is not. It is because we are now going to be, going forward, putting books in crazy, crazy idea, a bookshelf. So, as you'll see along the wall here, we've got a large bookshelf full of books. We also have a few other things that get crushed in the bins all the time. So we have like a full series of Gravity Falls, if you're into that. We've got the full complete series of Star Trek Picard. That's a nice one. Bunch of other things here. That one, The Exorcist, whole bunch of other. But books along the wall, we've got some notebooks in here. We've got series by Jordan Peterson and Mark Manson and a whole bunch of others. So books are going to go in a bookcase. They're not going to get destroyed. They're not going to get damaged. They're going to be in good shape. And guess what? You're going to know where to find them. If it's a book, it goes in here. If it's a feature, it's an expensive book, guess where it's going to go? Somewhere in here. Any questions about where books go? In here. That's going to be the policy moving forward because we're sick of books getting destroyed. All right, let's move on to the features. I know that I am moving fast, but my goal is rather than having hour-long lives, we're going to have 30-minute or so lives moving forward. This one might be a little bit longer just because we've been talking about some things. But I want to get you in and out and on your way, and we're going to move to... All right, my wife is trying to pantomime. You can talk.
I can't see comments at all, so if things are being commented, I can't see them.
Okay. My wife says she can't see comments, so that's fine. Ken, why don't you go take a look, see if comments are popping up for you. If they are not, that's...
We're at the start of the live.
All right, let's take a look. Give me a thumbs up. Do you see them popping up?
Yep, we have the WWE comments, so I think they're pretty fine.
Okay, so we're getting some comments. I'm not sure why my wife can't see them, but starting right now, My son is actually going to sit back behind there so he can let us in on some comments, let us know what you guys are saying. Before we go any farther, we are going to be doing a drawing tonight, old school style. We are giving away some money. We're going to give away $25 in cash. I don't even care how many viewers we have. Do we have 5? Do we have 100? I don't know. It doesn't matter. We're giving away 25 bucks tonight. The way it's going to work is you have to make a comment with a specific keyword, and then we will draw at the end of the live. We will know at the end of the live who won. Won't be any guesswork, won't be any questions, don't have to wait for tomorrow. And the other thing is you'll know if your entry was counted because it'll pop up and it'll say 2 entries, 3 entries, 4 entries right when you do it. So go ahead and swap over to the drawing. Got it there? See that at the top? All right, as you can see at the top of the live there, it is exclamation point, DaaBIN store. All one continuous stream. Exclamation point, DaaBIN store. Once you put that in, you only need to put it in one time, and when you do, you'll be entered. At the end of the live, we will draw that. All right, we're going to go into features here tonight. We're going to do these relatively quickly, but we are going to get an awesome lineup put out for you. How much do they cost, Kenny?
$5.
I love it. $5 at DaaBIN store on Saturday. All right, so.
Oh, 4 entries so far.
4 entries. Wow, we're killing it, guys. If we get up to 100 entries, I'll increase it to 30 bucks. All right, starting up ceiling fan with a light, $5 at the DaaBIN store. I'm not sure how you can beat it. I'll tell you the truth. We need a new fan for his room, so I was really tempted to pull that out. But you know why I didn't? Because guess what? I work here now. I'm not your competition. Now you are the ones that get to find the cool stuff. Up next, we've got a fire extinguisher. Amerex fire extinguisher. Man, it even has a stand and all the stuff. Oh, yeah, look at that. Nice.
Real quick, does exclamation mark DaaBIN store have to be all lowercase for it to work? Because I'm seeing some uppercases in there.
Here's what I know. I don't actually know the answer to that question, but what I know is if you try it and the number goes up, it worked. All right, you might see the wall of Canon toner. Why is it a wall? Because I know how expensive this stuff is, guys. And guess what? I know a whole bunch of you resellers know how expensive it is too. Now, if you've got a Canon printer that uses this stuff, you should come in and get it. But if you're a reseller, guess what? 50 bucks, 60 bucks, 70 bucks, 50 bucks. These are all crazy, crazy good deals. $5 each and every one of them. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 here, and at least 2 that I still saw in the bins. 6 of these, $5 each. Up next, we've got a fancy pen. The box is kind of a mess here, but the pen is super nice. Love it. Name brand, beautiful. It also comes with the ink. This is definitely something I would be hunting for if I were shopping. I love pens. I'm kind of a nerd. Well, not kind of.
Yeah, not at all, kind of.
Shush. All right, we've got a Fly Sky remote. These are really nice. I don't fly anything like that, but if you do, good value. Night vision goggles going in the bins, $5. All right, I meant to look this up, but I am quite confident that it's pricey. This is a
Can you let them know that we can't see the screen? What does that mean? Lisa Gray, can you elaborate here? I'm a little confused. But I've seen one other comment like it, so they're clearly missing something.
What
here.
are they not seeing?
I don't know. It just says, can you let them know that we can't see the screen? So I don't know if that means how many entries there are or...
All right, let us know what you're talking about. We can't see the screen. We can certainly see you. I'm going to wait.
Okay.
Wait for a comment. See what they say. Do 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 do. Any other comments?
Nothing yet. We can see the screen. It's smaller, but we can see it.
Oh, yes.
I'm assuming that's on the phone. Probably.
Yes. So I would guess that you are used to seeing it nice and vertical. We may go back to that, but we are trying out a new way of doing this that's going to give you a better overall view. If you watch it from a tablet, a laptop, any sort of larger device, screen should be much larger, and you should be able to get a better idea of what products that we're offering and what you can see. If everybody hates it, we'll go back to the vertical cell phone just like we have always done. Won't be a big deal, but we're trying out a new way of looking at things. So with that in mind, try to expand your screen. If you can't do it, try to switch to another device. If you still can't do that, just put those peepers nice and close.
If you can't see the entries, currently we were at 66, guys.
66 entries. Oh, I might actually have to pay up. All right. So I didn't get a chance to look this up, but I'm quite confident is it expensive because I have seen these similar things before. This is a smart mug, and apparently you can program it to exactly the temperature that you want your coffee to be, and then it'll like keep it at that exact temperature. Apparently coffee nerds think that coffee should be drank at a very specific temperature. I don't know if this, now we can look at it. So it's like this fancy thingamajig here, and you put it on its charger and it, I don't know, this seems weird to me. However, what I do know is it's almost certainly very expensive. Visit S3 Pro Smart Mug. Going to the bins, $5. All right, those running shoes, here's another pair of them. These are the Light Boost ones. I think these are the ones that are like banned in some of the marathons because they have like too big of an arch or something. $100 retail or more. Going in the bins. Oh wait, yeah, size, always a size. US size 8. Size 8.
Are they women's or men's?
Yes.
Okay.
Another ceiling fan with light. So we got 2 of these. A little different than the last one, but ceiling fan with a light. That'll be good enough. All right. We have this really cool integrated projector. This thing has apparently some AI built in. It does like Bluetooth and can auto stream Netflix and YouTube and Prime Video, kind of like a Roku built into your projector. So there are actually 2 of these. The other one's already in the bins, hidden. This one will also be joining it. So we got 2 of those. Up next, we've got Kindle Kids. So this is a kid's Kindle. It's smaller. This one's brand new, sealed and packaged, never been opened. 16 gigabytes, Gen 11, going on or in the bins, $5. All right, we've got a Wise Cam Pro. These actually, you know, it's funny. These things are really good value. They're only like 35 bucks normally. So still $5 at the bins, but these are awesome cameras. We have a few at our house. They work great. Those are the markers I showed you before. We have 2 brand new sealed, completely sealed and packaging Google Nest Mesh or Google, yeah, what it says on the box.
We couldn't take one of those and replace our Alexa, really?
Correct. Nest Wi-Fi routers. All right, up next we have a pair of Nike shoes. These are Zoom X shoes. I've heard that they're expensive as well. I didn't actually look these up myself. Kind of cool looking. Flyplane Zoom X Nikes. These are size 11, men's 11. Yep, Zoom Fly 6s. And I just, on the floor is where we're gonna keep those for now. Up next is this weighted vest. I thought this was a running vest, but I was told today that it's not. It's actually a vest that helps calm down kids who have some anxiety or some other things going on. They wear this and they tighten it in nice and tight and it makes them feel like they're getting
I've heard it works.
hugged. Yeah, I've heard amazing things about it. I didn't know, but I was told that this is such a cool thing. $5.
Oh, Mom. Andy says he will throw in $100 cash as giveaway if you guys get 100 viewers.
100 viewers, you have a bonus $100 from Andy. I told you that they were going to still be around, okay? They're not here on the video with us, but $100 from Andy if you can get us to 100 viewers tonight. I know that's a lofty goal.
Anybody to check how many viewers we have?
Oh yeah, we'll see how many viewers. It just doesn't show up for them anymore.
Oh, okay.
Because there's a little bit of mystery involved. All right, we'll package those up a little bit better, but those shoes are going in the bin. All right, up next, these school supply boxes. There are, I think, 5 of these in the bins, 4 or 5 of these. These are such a cool thing. It is Labor Day, which means school is happening. Everybody's back in school here today, and these supply kits have a pencil toolkit with erasers and crayons and scissors and pencils and Crayola and notebooks and folders and my wife, you can't see her, a gorgeous woman behind the camera, bright red hair, amazing.
Very true.
She is literally, her mouth is literally open. She teaches 4th grade and she is so excited back here. All she can think of is, I wish I could give one of these to every kid in my classroom. You know what I do know? $5 at DaaBIN's. It is literally impossible to beat that deal. If you bought that from Walmart, it's probably, what, 50 bucks for all that stuff? Something like that. It's all packaged conveniently. There's several of those in the bins. Up next, we got a Lego Orchid set. Orchid. I'm good at the words, guys. Orchid set. Nice. Up next,
You can write books, just not speak.
Another school item, Texas Instruments calculator. My son lost his last year, so that would have been a good opportunity that we didn't take to replace it. Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Archmage.
Oh, we are at 76. We are 3/4 the way there to 100 entries, guys.
Hey, here's what I'm going to say. It would be pretty cool to beat Andy and Andy at their own game. I can't even remember the last time that Andy and Andy got to 100. If we could do it tonight, that would be awesome.
Absolutely.
Warhammer Age of Sigmar, $5 in the bins on Saturday. All right. Fly grubs. These are very exciting. These are bugs for your chickens. If you have chickens, I'm sure you're going to be super excited about this. I put this with a theme. You ready? Chicken coop door. If you've ever thought about getting into chickens, here's your good start. If you're already into chickens, you can upgrade. You know, got to get your food somehow. Chickens are a good source of food, and apparently they like dried bugs.
And I'm sure $5 is a real nice price tag.
$5 is probably about as good, although I didn't look those up. All right, we got another control, like a joystick for model airplanes and stuff like that. Those are pricey. Bins. $5. Actually, just one, $5. All right, up next, Andy's. This is a hair trimmer. Brand new, never been used. Looking good. Going to the bins, $5. Okay. We have a Frank Jihari architect. I don't know how to say his name, sorry. Architect book. Really nice. I looked it up, $60. Guess where this is going to be? Take a guess. No, really. Over there in the bookcase. Want to know where it's going to be in the bookcase? I won't tell you that, but it will be in the bookcase somewhere. Up next, ARP Automotive Products, bolts and studs for something, for a Ford 6-liter Power Stroke diesel. Don't know how much these are, but I have looked up similar ones in the past. I'm guessing this is over $100 very easily, brand new and sealed, and also heavy. I dropped this on my hand earlier, and it still hurts. All right. Black Widow 10 keyless mechanical gaming keyboard.
Isn't that the one I have?
It is very similar to what you have, or possibly identical.
Oh.
High frequency stack skin care high frequency device, sealed and packaged. That one's brand new, shrink wrapped. Okay, we've got a solar bot, 14-in-1 educational solar robot. So you build it and they will solar powered. I don't know. Kids will have fun. Another Lego Princess Disney, 43216. All right, we are going to take a brief break from the features to introduce our newest promotion. It's sitting right here before you. You see these 3 chests, 1, 2, 3. It used to be that when you came into the bin store, not only were there awesome deals to look for, but there was other stuff too. We had all these promotions where it was like, find this, or find this, or find this. We are going to go back to some of that fun stuff, okay? The first way that we're going to do that, and this is the first of several, but we'll roll them out slowly, is we are looking for, we're going to have a key party. Wait, hold on. Maybe that's not the way to say that. We are going to be looking for keys. They won't be in bowls, they'll be in the bins.
Should we call it the DaaBIN's key party, or?
What, no, no, scratch that. No. He doesn't know what he's saying, guys. We're going to be looking for these keys. These keys open these chests. All right, the way it's going to work is this. These keys will be in the bins. They will be attached to boxes, or attached to cardboard, or attached to a product. You do not necessarily have to buy the product, although you're more than welcome to do so. All you have to do is find the key. Do not take it off yourself. It will be taped on. Take it up to the open station. Take it to the front counter. Wherever you want to take it is absolutely fine. But when you find a key, you will get the opportunity to choose a chest to open. Doesn't matter which chest you want, you can open it. So when you come up, you say, hey, I want to open the blue chest. You open up the blue chest, and you get whatever inside. The way it's going to work is this. One of the chests is going to have cash, straight up just cash. We're going to start it off with $25. That one of them will have $25 in it. Another one will have a $20 gift card to DaaBIN. The third one, well, it'll have something else. will vary week to week. Might be something good, might be something a little less good. Ultimately, it is going to be the loser box. Some weeks we will hide 3 keys, some weeks we'll hide 2 keys, some weeks we might only hide 1 key. If we have a week where we hide 2 keys or 1 key, and the money box doesn't get picked, so that week the money box doesn't get picked, the money will roll over to the next week. So it'll be 25 bucks this week, 25 bucks the next week, and so on and so forth. So for example, this week we are going to hide all 3 keys, so all 3 things will be revealed by the end of the week. However, next week we're only going to hide 2 keys. And then if 2 out of the 3 get picked and the other one was the one with the money, then that'll roll over to the next week. So the pot can grow. It can go as high as you guys want if you're bad pickers, I suppose. The way it'll work too is you will give the key to the employee will open the chest. You guys are not opening them. You just tell them which one you want to open. After you have chosen a chest, that one will stay open. So the next person that comes up will know this one's already been taken. You won't get to choose the same one again. All the keys work in all the chests, so this isn't some sort of like you're bound to the chest because you picked a certain key. You can choose any chest that you want so long as it's still closed. These will be behind the counter and you'll get the chance to open those if you find a key. So get to searching. Like I said, they will be attached to boxes, attached to cardboard, attached to something, and they will be in the bins. They will not be anywhere else in the store. They won't be behind the counter. They won't be in the bathroom. They won't be in the bookcase. They won't be in the clothes. They won't be in the bigs. They will be in the bins every single week.
Travis, will all 3 keys be on the same day?
Great question. Thank you, back behind the camera. She's smiling. It's gorgeous. We will hide the keys on Saturdays, every Saturday. However, sometimes we will also hide them on Sundays or Mondays or Tuesdays or even Wednesdays. They will be some random pop-up keys in the bins, and every time we do that, we will make a comment or a post on Facebook that says, hey, we put 1 or 2 or 3 keys in the bins, come search for them. Any time that we are completed, so after a Saturday's done, we will close the boxes back up and we will shuffle the contents. So it's not, if blue didn't get opened and blue had the money in it, blue doesn't necessarily have the money in it next time, although it could. It's going to be random. And by random, I mean we're going to decide, and it'll be random to everybody else.
We need 16 more people for 100 to make it.
So we are at 84 viewers. My nose is getting itchy here because I'm talking so much. I'd love to get to 16 viewers. I'd really love to hit that 100 mark.
And 14 more entries, and we also get 100 entries.
Oh, well, how could we possibly have had more entries than viewers because it's only 1 per account, and
clearly some people left.
Oh, okay. So come on back. We're almost done. We have about 8 more minutes here of live time. Let's see if we can get to 100. We've got a Dragon Ball Z something. Oh, actually, you know what? This is Super Saiyan Goku. And anybody who knows internet memes knows that Super Saiyan Goku is
so sorry, younger people
Goku.
that know what he's saying. I'm so sorry.
Did I say that wrong?
It's Saiyan.
Super Saiyan Goku is the best Goku. I've been told by a very reliable source. No, just kidding. This will go in the bins. It'll be hidden on Saturday. Actually, it'll be hidden tonight, but available Saturday. All right, so these are really nice. I didn't actually look them up, but I can feel them. These are ice skates. And this is like real leather. You can't feel it. Here, try, feel it. Okay. This is really nice. It is legitimate leather. This is Soft Skate by 380 or by Jackson 380s. I'm assuming that these are extremely expensive, but I didn't look them up. Somebody in the comments tell us how much these go for, but I'll bet it's a lot. Size 7.
We got Rebecca asking any bigs tonight?
Yep, bigs are coming at the very end. We're going to end with bigs. Well, wait, actually, no. We have 3 bigs on the live with you right now. One's behind the camera, one's me, and then one's there. So we've already covered the bigs. All right. So let's put those here. All right, we've got a couple others. Before we get to this,
Oh, just chuck that wherever, huh?
All right, I already talked about these. We have about 15 of these. These are an awesome idea for schools and other things. They're about 1 in every other bin. So just to give the gift away, if you want one of these, go to a bin that no one's in right at the beginning. You'll probably find one. Those are in the bins. The other reason that I put this up here, not because it's exciting, because we are going to do a sale. There are quite a few of these in the bins. We are going to do 2 for 1 on identical filters all week long. So if it's exactly the same thing, says filter, it looks like this, there's a couple of variations. If they're exactly the same, 2 for 1 all week long on these guys. So right there it goes. Speaking of which, hold on one second. The other thing that we have a ton of are these magnets. There's 5 of these that we have bundled together. They're like sensory magnets. You can like squish them, and they're in a whole bunch of different sizes and shapes, and there are a lot of these in the bins. So 5 to a pack or 5 to a purchase, 5 for bin price. You will see these on Saturday. Please come get a million of them. All right, up next we've got Red Wing shoes. These are really nice. You know how I can tell? Because they come with this soft felt case, and any shoes that come with a soft felt case are awesome. I'd say I dropped the ball, but it was the shoes. All right, anyway, that's what they look like. Really nice. Red Wing is a great company, and they are size unknown. Size 8.5. 8.5, women's classic Chelsea's Red Wing boots. Going in the bins for $5. They're your size? Oh, well.
Ooh.
I'd say you can shop and find them, but you can't, so you're ineligible. All right. This is another clothing item here. This is going to go back with the clothes somewhere in there. The reason that it's up here is because it still has its tags. And take a look. $119 for this cute little dress. It is a size 9. Now, I was under the impression that the odd sizes were girl sizes, not women's sizes, but I was informed that that was wrong by somebody else. My wife's shaking her head, so I don't think anyone knows how women's sizes work, really. I think it is pretty much just kind of all made up and the points don't matter. But this will be $5 on Saturday. Up next, Mark Fisher's. I wanted somebody else to look these up too because I have a hunch that they're pricey.
We've heard nothing about the rollerblades yet. I've been looking.
Okay, that's fine.
Brian's asking, any filament tonight?
I saw one thing of filament.
Ooh, there
just
is filament.
One. It was gray. All right, Mark Fisher shoes. My wife is eyeballing these things. They're not your size, so sorry.
She rolls her eyes behind the camera.
She did roll her eyes behind the camera. Very nice boots there. Going in the bins, $5. They are size 7s. 7 mediums. All right. Any other features? That's going in. We have one last feature. We are going back to an old school practice we haven't done forever. All right. I don't know how to say it. Don't make me. Lukai. Aluki. Whatever. I can't try. I'm embarrassing my wife. All right. These are sandals, but someone taped these back up.
Oh no, Travis, you need to open something. Where do you go?
To the open station, dear. All right. These are sandals. The reason I pulled them out of the box is because I love them. And they fit my foot exactly, and I've always wanted a pair of these. So, some of you may have guessed where this is going. We are going to do a buyback on these. Old school. It's got stars on it. I'm going to write my price. If you bring this up, there'll be $40 behind the counter for you. So you come up, you buy this, it's yours at that point, and you want to make an instant $35 because it's $5 Saturday, I will buy these back for $40 right on the spot. All you have to do is find it, and then you can buy 7 more items on me. Those will be going in the bin though. If you want to keep them, just to be clear, they're yours. You can buy them and keep them just fine. However, if you want to make a quick buck, actually quick $35, that will be behind the counter for you on Saturday. Okay, that is all the bigs. I don't know how many we made it to, or not all the bigs, all the features. I don't know how many we made it to. Doesn't sound like maybe 100, didn't quite make 100.
Not 100 entries, but I don't know about viewers.
How many entries do we have?
We have 89.
89
Couldn't even
entries.
hit 90.
So we got very, very close. It was a good effort. We're gonna go back and do the bigs real quick, and then we will get you guys out of here. Scrub Daddy. That's what it deserves. I don't know about you guys, but Uno is like the worst game. Absolutely the worst.
No one else agrees with you.
Oh, well, I don't care. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Sorry, it's just so easy to, ooh, stingray costume. It's so easy to just be like, oh, I didn't see that when I was putting it in here. I didn't see that, I didn't see that. Okay, so looking at the bigs here, we have a whole bunch of these slides. And come in close, I'm gonna kind of show you what some of these are. What these are drawer slides. So like the drawers that you might have under your kitchen counters or something like that. These are the soft close ones you can't slam or you can't pinch your finger in really bad. And these are various sizes and boxes.
We made it to
of these.
90.
90 is a good number. Various sizes and boxes. So I'm gonna open up just one of these so that you can see I already prepped it. These are the full assembly. So everything you need, all the latches and screws and absolutely everything. I will put this back together here in a second. We have 2 6-pack boxes of the 18 inchers. We have quite a few of the 15 inchers. I'm under the impression that the 15 inchers are the standard size. That seems big. But we are going to be pricing these to sell. I took a look, I looked these up. The 15-inch ones are $120 for a box like this. Every single one of these, so we've got what, maybe 20 boxes of these, are $120 each. These are $140 each. Some of these longer slides are about $90 or $80 each. We're gonna do $20 for each of the 6-pack boxes. Doesn't matter the size, if it's 6 pieces, it will be $20 on Saturday. I don't know about you. I imagine a lot of people will look at this and say, hey, I'm redoing my counter or I'm redoing my kitchen. Great opportunity to save a whole bunch of money. Do all your slides, grab them here. I also know there's probably some resellers out there that are like, whoa, I can just buy these. I took a look on eBay. These are going for between $85 and $105 on eBay. So if you're a reseller and you're like, hey, $20, $10 to ship it, each of these is a $50 or so profit all day long, to quote Andy. So go ahead and snap those up. Those are going to be $20 each. We'll get them marked on Saturday. These smaller ones, so they're not that small. They're actually much longer, 34 inches and 38 inches, and another one of these. Let's see, this is the 6-pack. So this is gonna be $20. These are gonna go with these, it's just a different size. But all of these are gonna be $10. $10 on Saturday. Each one of these, we looked them up, are $86. These are 2-packs. Go ahead and grab those for $10. All the rest of these, there's a single, there's one that doesn't have a box, there's 2 here. All of those are going to be bin price. That means $5. Each one of these, I think, are still like $80, something like that, but they're going to be $5 here on Saturday. Last, oh, actually, we've got two more things. Oh, this is marked as a drawbar, but the problem is I don't know what a drawbar is. If you do, this might be a fantastic deal. Guess what? It's $5. It's bin price here on Saturday. I could be giving away a $100 piece of metal. I really don't know. It's a drawbar. What's that? And then very last, we have a set of these stick down laminate tile or laminate flooring. The whole pack of those, I think there's like 30 pieces in there. Guess what? Bin price, $5 on Saturday as well. We want to get all of this stuff moved. So in summary, we are going to have each of these packs, all these underneath here, $20 on Saturday. All this stuff, $5 each. All this stuff, $10 each. And then that one will be $5 each. We will get those marked with their standard stickers with the tear-offs. You can do those the same way you've done bigs for many years. We'll get those all marked, but heck of a deal on all of those things. My wife's rolling her eyes. I don't know why. It doesn't matter. She doesn't need to be paid any attention to. You can't see her anyway. So you're missing out on that. Anyway, if you have questions on Saturday about how things are going to work or who's who or whatever, come talk to me. I will be here on Saturday. I'm looking forward to interacting with you. Also, very last thing here, guess what we're going back, easy for me to say, we're going back to doing line games. Every Saturday, there's going to be line games. There's also going to be food. It's going to be Casey's Pizza. So if you want to be here early, get some Casey's Pizza, play some games in line. We're going to have a really good time, and we're going to have an even better time seeing you here in the bins. keep a lookout for those keys, because we will be letting you open some chests, get some free prize money that way, or a gift card, or who knows what else. And can't wait to see you all. Appreciate it. Do we have a total tally? How many did we make it to?
92.
92. So we didn't quite make the 100, but we got really close. So the last thing that we're going to do tonight, because I said we would do it in the live, is figure out who won. Are you ready for this? Kenny, switch over. Make sure that you give us the you're on the right input. Looks like you are, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, let's walk up front. All right, go to the thing. Scroll down. You see it?
I select winner.
And select winner. Give us a winner. All right, what's it say?
Nothing yet.
Go back to OBS.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, first week.
Kieran Hippie.
Oh, Kira.
Oh.
Kira won. Of course she did. Of course she did.
But she watched us.
But she watched us.
Hey.
Kira, congratulations. You are the winner. I don't know exactly how that happened, because it feels like she wins all the time. But it is random, and next week we're going to do this exact same thing again. Kira, come see us on Saturday, and we'll get your prize there. I appreciate you all tuning in. This is the first time that I've done this. I don't think I did quite lived up to the Andy and Andy standard, but I promise we'll get there. We're doing some cool things, and I'm excited to have everybody along for the journey here. Kenny, give us a wave. Give us a wave. Give your mom a wave. All right. The Bigs are signing off. Thank you very much for tuning in. Can't wait to see you on Saturday, 323 West 15th Street in Waterloo.